spaces and pages. So the workflow is first we are having the space. Under space we will be having the pages. So first we have to create a space. Under space we will be having the page. Under page we will be having the section. Under page we will be having the section. Under section we can include a tile. So page can have multiple sections, a space can have multiple pages, and space or we can assign to a user ID, or spaces can be assigned to role. Role can be assigned to particular user ID. So whenever the user is going to log in into the Fiori Launchpad, he can get the tile access according to the. We can create page and spaces using the Fiori app. Fiori Launchpad user interface, Launchpad design. Here we are having uh, manage Launchpad spaces. Here you can create the space, and here we can manage the Launchpad pages. So we will see one already have created. Okay, so now we will try to create a space. So that is our exercise. In that exercise you have to create a space. So we will just take that example only. So here we are creating a space, name is research, z r research, just taking the short research space, description research, and also create a page. So we have the option of create a page. We can create a page, page ID, see, engineering, description, engineering, we can, and we can put into the transport request. So first we are creating a space. Under space we can also create a page also, and later on we have to give the. So first we have to create a transport request, and then we have to give the, without transport request it is not going to accept. So after creation of the page we can space, we can go to the pages section. Under pages section, under pages section uh, this page created but not assigned to space. So from there, uh, once you created the page, under page you can have the section. Under section you can have you can enter the section tile, and under section you can have the tiles. So in this way the whole workflow is going to work, and then we can assign this space to a particular user ID, and then whenever the user is going to log in, he can as per authorization, as per the role, he can see the space and the related tile under that. So that is next lesson, creating Fiori spaces and pages. So there are several predefined pages are already there. You have you can, customer can create also pages. So as the best practice, you should start with Z or Y. Customer name space start with Z or Y. So that would be a better differentiation. And SAP pages are like started with SAP. So if we go to that tile, we have predefined pages also there, and we can create our own pages. predefined spaces are already there. SAP basis Fiori Launchpad in this. You can make a copy of those things also. If suppose you just want to uh, like you want to utilize the same thing with different name, with some additional pages or some additional page section, we can use that option also. So you have the copy option also there. So space maintenance, we can create the space ID, the description, then title. You can create a page, and then you can type the uh, transport request. So you can just mention any request, and then you can create. After creation of the space, you can manage the launchpad pages. In the pages, you can uh, open the pages application. There you can create a you can define the section. Pages can also be created from the space. Under space, you have, if you click the radio button, that will create the page also, or pages can also be created separately from here, and then you have to assign to that particular space. Under pages, you can create a page, and again the transport request you have to assign. And under edit section, we can see the page content. Here we can define the page section. Under page section, we can uh, like assign the particular tile. Tiles is coming from the catalog, so from there we can assign the tile, and then we can assign this to a particular role. uh, this is space, so whenever the user is going to log in, he is going to see the uh, that particular page, and then he can see the. Okay, so now we are going to perform exercise number 32, create SAP Fiori spaces and pages. So simple, very simple exercise. So you just have to go to that, open the Fiori Launchpad, go to this section, manage Launchpad spaces. Here we can go, we can either we can create, or you can copy from the, like if you just want to play, you can do the copy also. You can new space, you can specify, or you can, or if you don't want to use the standard one, you want to create from very beginning, you can begin from like create space ID z research research, also create a page ID z engineering engineering, put into a transport request. Transport request can be created from SE09, SE01. You can create. So we have created a space ZR. Under this, we are having a page Z, and here we can add additional pages also. We can add additional pages also. Here we got one page. Now we save it, and then after saving this, we have created a space. Under space, we have created a page. Okay. Now we can go to another uh, application, manage launchpad pages. Here we can, so it is saying that not assigned to a role, this page is not, and this it is saying that not assigned to space, because you must have to assign to a space also. Under here, so as per the I'm just following the exercise. In the exercise, you have to create a space, and then you have to create a page. After page, you have to create a space. After a space, we are going to create a page. Assign, then they are saying that assign this space to a business role. Then we have to assign this to a business role. That pfcg is the T code to run the, like we have created this role. In this role, previous role, I am just going to assign this insert note launchpad space, launchpad space space id is z research, z research, and then save it. Okay. Now we have to create a section and add tiles to the link of the pages. So here we go to, so it is saying that name is recipes, title section. Search for the tile. In the tile we have to search for my recipe. Assignment, page content. Create section and add tiles and the link to the pages in the Fiori Launchpad management. Okay, actually I have not granted the authorization, so that's why that application is not coming. So we can drive from role, because in the because the role which is assigned to this space, this uh, JD space, it is accessing all the authorization from that particular role. So we have assigned only two uh, authorization here, so that's why it is not accessing that particular. So we can just select any, add any, like if you want to add into this particular tile into this section, we can add the uh, as per the book, the recipe is not coming because in the role section I have not granted those because in the previous exercises I have not done, so that's why that role is not having that thing. Otherwise it will be having in that particular section. After that we can save it, and we can whenever the user is going to log in, he can access this complete information. So now this is done. Now after that they will be getting test your pages on the SAP. Now go to navigate to the home page. If you Launchpad user, here we are having lot of I just delete, just want to see only. So in this way it is going to work the complete workflow. We are having the tile section, tile pages, multiple pages space, and then space can be assigned to role, a role can be assigned to the user. Anybody is like having any doubt or able to uh, not miss any confusion in there, if any problem is there, please let me know, we can check. And so it's simple, you have to create page section, but understanding is different than runtime. Whenever you are having the concept, when you are going to implement those things, sometime there could be inconsistencies there. So our next lesson is managing Fiori catalog. So for Fiori catalogs, we can use the two transaction code /n UI2 uh, FLPD CUST and configuration. So catalog is a collection of tiles. Uh, that if catalog is granted to a user ID, so he can access those tiles, but by default those tiles will not be coming when a user is going to log in. So that tiles are coming as per the uh, entry of the group, catalog group. So here we are going to see those things, managing Fiori catalogs. So we have a application is there, like sales order, user creation, role maintenance. So those applications you have to map to the tile. In Fiori catalog, you are going to create a tile. You have to map this tile to the application, and group Fiori group you are having that tile. So whatever, whenever a user is going to log in, he can directly see that particular tile. In space also you are having page. Just now we have seen in space we are having page. Under page we are having section is having the tile is linked to that one, and as per the user role he can as per the catalog role he can access this particular tile. So we are having technical catalog TC as per the area is like for complete application. So we are having technical catalog, that is configuration, that is common to all the clients. So we are having tile mapping. Then we are having the business catalog is specific to the particular client only. So we will be having tile mapping, and then those tiles will be linked to the section of the pages, and multiple pages makes a space, and spaces you are going to assign into the business role is not business role is going to like uh, contain the front end authorization as well as back end authorization. There are several predefined contents are there, content model is there. You can check in the SAP Fiori reference library. So in the Fiori Launchpad Designer, we can have the catalog, we can have the group, and there you can define the tiles. You can create a tile, static tile, dynamic tile. You can map to the uh, particular application to that particular tile. So to start the Fiori Launchpad Designer, you can use FLPD customization or configuration for all the clients, customization for single client. So here we are having the catalog. If you want to create a catalog, okay, so you are having the tile mapping, target mapping. You have to specify which application is associated with that particular tile. FLPD CUST customization, it is going to call a particular client specific customization. That here we have the business catalogs. Business catalogs are only for particular client. Then we are having FLPD configuration is cross client. Here we are having the technical catalog that is available for all the clients. For customizing, because customization is for a particular client, so we are going to use a customizing transport request if we want to move it to quality and production system. And for configuration catalog, that is technical catalog, for we have to use workbench request, that is cross client request. You can copy from the like already presented with some different name, and then you can add additional tiles into that one. So you are having two T code, UI2 FLP CM, content manager configuration, and content manager customization. So in customization, we can create a customizing request, and this is only for business catalog that is specific to a particular client. And configuration, we are having the technical catalog that is common for all the clients, and we can create the workbench request for those things. So our next exercise is copy SAP Fiori catalogs. In this, we are going to use standard uh, uh, catalogs. We are going to copy those catalogs, and we are going to uh, manage how to modify the catalogs. Okay, so now we will see how to copy. This is the Launchpad Content Manager client specific customization. Uh, so here we can see the new style. For the new style, what are the applications associated? All semantic object news feeds are there. The application resources, it is calling some UI5 SAP uh, service there. So as per exercise, we are now going to copy a catalog in the Fiori Launchpad Designer, and then we are going to feed some news into this particular client tile, and then okay, so this is good exercise. So you can do this exercise. In this exercise, you will see how a how to create a catalog, and under that catalog you are going to manage a tile, and you can change a tile. So first we have to go to Fiori Launchpad Designer. In this Fiori Launchpad Designer, we are going to search for the catalogs. Search for the catalog. Here we are having news catalog. So we are having two options here, SAP news style, and uh, they are saying, so these are the predefined tiles are there. We are going to so we are going to drag it. We can select new catalog with reference. So this is my, we are copying, we are having original catalog title new SAP new style. Now we are going to make it to Z ID. Okay, so this no article to display undefined. uh, so here choose the new tile showing no article, enable the always use default image. Always use default image, and in the article cycle interval interval is every 10 seconds the news will be refreshed. And in the feed, one feed enter feed, then save this tile. Okay, so this is done. Now copy a catalog in Fiori Launchpad Content Manager. Uh, so we have to go at SAP Content Manager here. Here we can go to tiles and target mapping, and
Sanjay,
Yes.
can you please repeat the exercise on the manager, but in the scenario where I need to publish a new customized transaction?
What is your question? Where?
I mean, if I have a new
Mm-hmm.
transaction, customized build transaction,
Okay.
and I need to create a Fury catalog and group,
Mm-hmm.
I think there should be a step to publish first on the manager and create a technical catalog for this transaction. Can we have this exercise?
This exercise we are going to do in the next week. This is just a summary. Next week we are having the complete Fiori related things here. So no need to worry here. We are going to implement the complete Fiori implementation. Next week we will be having the complete exercises. 2 week, 2 days we are going to discuss about the Fiori. So right now if you want to do, you can do right now also, but anyway this is in detail there. Here it is just a copy of this new style. There we are going to start from very beginning, like how to map, how to publish, all these things are there. This is next week topics. In the next week topics you are having the complete infrastructure, app implement, and Fiori tile and everything generation is there. So if you want to do right now, if you, it's your choice. Do you have any custom T code here? How what, or you can create the custom T code and then you can like you can create a SC93. In SC93 you can create a T code, and if you want to do hands on in actual things. So your query is like, suppose we have created a new T code.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
trying now to figure it first. I will try to create a new key code and I
Because there is no T code, no T code is new there in our current system. But next week we will be having different servers there. So in those different server, everything will be set up. So you can just play, and you will be responsible for your own system. Every individual will be getting their own uh, uh, servers. So you can start, stop, complete configuration. You can do in that servers. So to create a new T code, you can use SE93 T code. In SE33 T code, you can create a Z something, and uh, okay, started with Z, and you can include a report, and you can specify the screen, and then if you want to use this T code or init map, or you can use any report also in the tile. Uh, it is also possible that okay, so we go to that function customization. So this was our exercise. In this exercise, we have to like create a news feed kind of thing. So every 10 second, this uh, is getting refreshed. So that was exercise number 33. We have completed. Copy Fiori catalogs. So the thing is, first you are going to define the flow is like if you want to like play more with this. First you have to define the catalog, define tile in catalog, and then you have to map. You have to map with the application, or map the application, or uh, so either you can use launchpad designer. In the launchpad designer you can create like a tile, and you have the target mapping. You can map like this. This is a tile which we are seeing in the home screen here. This tile is showing us the news feed. So this tile is here 00 news. Here we are having the tile, news tile, and target mapping for this is this one, SAP display news list, and we can uh, display on all the devices. This is just a copy of, we have copied from the SAP news, this one, SAP news. So the semantic object is important. Semantic object uh, is the object that you want to include in, and what would be the action display, or it is going to take your input, so we can decide. Okay, so this brings the end of our Fiori topics. Fiori is very very vast topic. Even there are several courses related to Fiori we are having, related to UX 100, UX 200. Fiori related courses are starting from UX, user interface 100, 200, 300. This is related to Fiori administration, Fiori development, and a lot of courses related to, because it's a very very vast topic, very very vast topic. So that's why in TADM 10, we have first week we have just get some idea what is Fiori applications, what is a catalog, what is a group, what is a space, what is a page, what is a section, how to start the Fiori Launchpad Designer. Next week we will be having the complete uh, detailed information. In detailed information, we are going to discuss about the configuration of Fiori, and even let me check in TADM 12 also we got some. I will provide the TADM 12 book also for your understanding. TADM. Yeah, TADM 12 we don't have. TADM 12 we don't have Fiori. Fiori is only in TADM 10 and part uh, 2 we are having. Here we are having the uh, complete information. Okay, we go to 6 7. So here we are having how to activate the service, uh, what are the OData services you have to activate, how to implement, what are the things we have to uh, perform. All the things we can see later on. So next week you will be having the complete exercise, like if you want to add configuring a transactional application, analytical application, or fact sheet. All information is there. Even the exercises are there. So you will be having the complete infrastructure ready. You can just you can just follow the instructions, and it will be completely set up. Otherwise, to test with different scenarios, you must be having some uh, thing here we are going to see complete information how to activate the services, content, and all these things. Okay, so this brings the end of our unit 9. There we discussed about Fiori, some Fiori concept, and detailed concept we are going to discuss in uh, TADM 10 part 2. Now we will discuss about system monitoring and troubleshooting. Uh, in system monitoring and troubleshooting, we are going to discuss about how to monitor SAP system using monitoring tools, how to trace and log SAP system, what is troubleshooting procedure, how to monitor Java system, and explaining the concept of solution manager. Solution Manager is a ALM tool, application lifecycle management tool. With that tool, we can do the complete root cause analysis, change analysis. Uh, we have lot of options in the Solution Manager. We will see. So first is using local monitoring tools. So how you are monitoring SAP systems? Any specific tool you are using, or just running the transaction codes, or monitor
Mostly we do this transactional.
transaction cost? Okay. So daily you are monitoring, or somebody like you said na, you have IBM or some vendors are there, so they are monitoring, or
We both monitor.
oh,
We
both.
monitor as a support from their
Okay.
side, and we have like a daily list of actions that should
Okay.
be done and monitored daily.
So you are maintaining any Excel sheet there? Most of the companies they use Excel sheet, monitoring Excel sheet. In Excel sheet they are having like maybe 50, 20, 30 T codes are there, and they are just filling that Excel sheet. In the Excel sheet they are having backup is done. They say okay. ST22, how many dumps are there? They say 20, 30, how many dumps are there? Background job got cancelled or not? So are you doing such kind of thing, or maintaining that Excel sheet, monitoring Excel sheet, or not?
Yeah, we do have like a list that should be
List.
maintained
Okay.
every day, starting by the backup,
Hmm.
the memory, check
Okay.
the DOMs, look all users logging in,
Hmm.
and some normally check like open each instant and check if it's working fine or not.
Right.
Checking the size of the set meant
Hmm.
backup size for folder, removing or deleting unnecessary backup logs,
Okay. Right.
ST22, SM12,
Hmm.
SM59, SM51, checking them.
Okay.
We have a list that can
No, so my question
be
is whether you are making any Excel sheet, or just like performing your task, and just like if any problem is coming, you are shooting a email.
exactly. Yeah, yeah. We have just a document we have created with all our daily tasks.
Okay.
We have added to our favorite menu to tick it one by one
Hmm.
as a transaction. And if there is a problem appears in each one of them, we can contact for support, creating the ticket regarding this point. And
Okay.
also the EW
Hmm.
rewatches in a weekly, we have manual and check what is the situation of our system. Actually, the early watch is showing a lot of things which may be not fit for all scenarios or all system landscape, but we trying each week to remove one of the conflict like password parameters, system users, the activation. We are following the early watch one by one.
Okay. Okay. Great. Uh, okay. I just want to show you the How to delete log files in SAP system, and we can create a batch job to delete every day. Yes. So we are having some standard reports are there, standard reports. Uh, Standard reports as well as standard jobs are there. So that are going to delete the data. Like if you want to, uh, okay, so we will see all these things. We uh, we are having the Excel sheet also. Maybe I can show tomorrow. I will download the Excel sheet. Uh, uh, Most of the companies use this Excel sheet. In this Excel sheet, the information is given. They have to fill this Excel sheet every day, especially like consulting companies, because in the consulting company they have to send it to the customer, or customer can also maintain this kind of thing. So in case of problem is coming, they will be having the complete record. They can see yesterday, day before yesterday, 10 days before, what was the status of every day. So we can have manual kind of thing. So for manual, we have to monitor the uh, from very basic. So first T code we are going to monitor SM51. In SM51, what we are going to monitor? Number of instances, or we can say application server. Application servers are okay or not okay, right? This T code you are monitoring, application server. In SM, yeah. So in S4D we are having two instances. In S4D system we are having two instances. We are having instance number 11. We are having instance number 12. We are having two dialog instances. Instance number 11. We are having instance number 12. So when we log in through SAP GUI to a particular instance also, we can SAP GUI. We run the T code SM51, and we are going to check whether both instances are up or running or not running. So first we have to run SM51 T code, check the instances and application servers. Then we are going to run SM50. So in SM51, what you are going to check? Uh, Only the instances. Here we can check the dialog queue also. So the interesting point is we can check the dispatcher queue also. We can check the queue, dispatcher queue, because the we have the dispatcher here. The request is from SAP GUI. The request come to the dispatcher, DISP dispatcher. So how many requests are coming? How many requests are pending? Whether you are having enough dispatcher or not there, we can see it from here. So let me show you. We can go to, we can go to SM51. We are having two instances, 11 and 12, both are running. It is showing. We can see the pending request. In case of any performance issue or any issues coming, we can see the request. This is the request. How many available request, maximum request, created request? Till now 1,22,000 requests has been created. Read request, update request. So from here you can understand how much is your load in the system. This is one T code. Another T code we have to monitor is SM50. In SM50 T code, we are having the work processes dialog. What is the status of the work process? And most of the time, we have to check any work process is on the hold state or not. Hold state, if there is a like some resource problem is there, there is some deadlock there, so some work process can go on the hold state. So in this case, if any process is like running for very long time, and whether it's on hold or not, we can see it from here. SM50 T code. So like this, we are having lot of T codes are there that we have to monitor. SM15, SM50. Sometime client is very specific to particular activity. We are going to see the work process. In SM50 we are going to see the work process. SM66 we are going to see the work process of all instances. Work process of. So SM50 you have to just work process of a particular instance. In SM66 we can see the work processes related to all instances. Then we are going to see st02. We are going to see any buffering is happening or not. st02. We are having SM37 for background jobs, SM12 to lock, SM13 to failed updates. We are going to see ST06 for operating system. We are having DBA cockpit for database related issues. So we are having a list. This list will depend on the organization to organization. Maybe 20 30 T codes are there. Then SM04, how many users are login. So one way is manual way. This is manual way. Another way is solution manager. We can use solution manager also. Solution
Sorry
ma-
for interruption.
yes.
Do you have any example of this monitoring Excel sheet?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying you that I don't. I was just checking. So I will try to find. Maybe tomorrow I will show you. I was searching in my my mail. Uh, Maybe monitoring. This I have given the assignment to one guy to create the uh, monitoring sheet. He made the monitoring sheet. Okay. So we have this one example. Eh, this is very okay. This is not good. Uh, I will check. I think this is some particip.
Let me share my screen,
Yeah.
Sanjay. I mean, I'll tell you about our document and how it works.
Yes, yes. You can share it. So yeah, it would be useful. I will show. I will provide you one complete Excel sheet that most of the companies are going to use. Yeah.
Okay, can you see my screen now?
Yeah, yeah. I can see your screen.
So, okay, we have created a document with full steps
Okay.
with
Okay.
everything.
Mhm.
It's include also all the steps that is required to do in each transaction. We are
Mm.
following the same processes that you are telling, but as we are not filling a
Yes.
checklist, we have
Right.
this in steps
Uh,
provided in each document from starting from SM51. This
right.
we have created since implementation.
Right.
So we are following this step, and we have a favorite list in our SAG GUI
Uh-huh.
to use this.
Right. Right.
And the favorite is a step by step, as
Mhm.
mentioned also here in the document. So following from the document and from the favorite list step by step.
Yeah. So after this, maybe I can provide you one this what we say Excel
Yeah,
sheet.
yeah, sure. We
So
need like a
then
full
it will be easy.
checklist to provide.
Yes, so then it would be very useful. So you can just fill that information. So everybody is on the same page. Suppose multiple users are like the engineer is also, manager is also or other team also will be like knowing what is the status of our system. We can say.
This is good.
Yeah.
But let me add a point regarding the log deletion.
Hmm.
I see that Mr. Mahmoud was asking about
Yeah.
the same, but we have a system high availability and a disaster recovery type.
Hmm.
So in our scenario, there is no log deletion is done or a batch is doing it. We do reclaim the log if it is not released to the disaster recovery site. So we don't remove the log. It's actually being recovered after it is released and replicated to the disaster recovery site. I'm talking here about the backup log, which we can manually
Mhm.
recover or manually do.
Okay, so Yeah, so maybe you are having the DR site, so everything should be replicated to the DR. So that's why. But in SAP, we are having different types of locks are there. So uh, we are having different types of LOGS locks are there. We are having statistic log, stat log. We are having uh, spool log. We are having a lot of locks are there. If we are not going to delete these locks, the data will be growing on, growing on, growing on, and our one day our whole database will be full, our whole DB will be filled. So normally SAP is, so might be you can also check in your system. I am just going to show you what is the jobs running. By default, these jobs are running. We are not talking about the LOGS system related logs. System related logs maybe is there, but like the logs related to spool request, logs related to dump, above dump, you are having the logs related to above dump. So
Yeah,
normally
there is a batch job for all these types of logs.
to delete, to delete,
To delete, yeah,
yeah,
after a specified time for spool,
yeah,
after
right,
the spool is released
right,
or not scheduled for a certain time, it
yeah,
should be deleted and picked up.
right. So it should be deleted. So the job name is the standard job is here. We can see that job. We can go to SM36 T code. In SM36 T code, we have the job repository. In the job repository, we are having the all standard jobs. So these, so we can search by the delete kind of thing. So we are having lot of
No.
delete jobs are there. So they are going to delete the things, and as well as we can, if we want to delete manually also, manually can also be done using, we are having some reports are there like RSPO 1041.
بس دي معناها ان انا ممكن ادلتهم من هنا.
So we can delete the old spool request which is older than 10 days, 15 days, because spool is like printing data. So if too much printing data is there and it is like already processed, so why we have to keep in this system for longer time, we can schedule in the background. Okay, so
So
we, yeah.
it is good to delete the log files from SM36 or delete it on from the operating system as a files. Which one is
See,
best? I know it is created on sequence. I mean,
yeah, so we have to understand the data files, where these files are located. These files are not located at the OS level, it is located into the database. These log files are located, so you cannot directly delete to from the file system level, because
mm,
these files are in the database. So even if you log in into the OS level, like suppose I am login as a root user ID, I am login as
yeah.
a root user ID. Suppose I log in into the root user ID where the database is located. I cannot do anything here in the database side. Database side is
But
all.
it will not do any impact.
Yeah,
Yeah, suppose we have every day, as you mentioned, the log files, it is grow and
yeah,
grow and grow.
yes,
And sometimes we have an issue with disk space issue. You should delete something.
yes,
So the first action we do to delete this logs file. So
yes,
if it is a batch job or something like this SM36, we can run it from the system,
yes,
so it will be good if we can do
yes.
something like this.
Right, right. So we can do from the SM36, from application level we can do the database. We cannot directly directly log in at OS level, and we can we
It is not very fair, huh?
yeah, yeah, it is not possible, like because like the file name would be something like MNT 001, and the file size
Yeah.
would be 30
Mm,
300 GB. In this file, where is the log file, where is the thing, we will not be able to check those things. So there will be a one file, and in this one file how to check this is, so we have to use SM36, and from, and we can mention the statistic data. So we are having different types of statistic data is there. Some data is stored at the OS level. So you are absolutely right. Some data will be stored at OS level also. That is USR, SAP, SID. Then we are having uh, work directory. Under work directory, you are having some data is there. Some, suppose you are making some trace related data. This trace related data is stored at the OS level. This data you can delete. Suppose you have activated some uh, trace has taken 10 GB, 20 GB. So some of the things we can delete at OS level also, but most of the things can be deleted only from the application that is going to uh, perform in the database level.
Yeah, it will be better if we
Yeah.
can use SM36
Yeah.
to manage and maintain the application server, yeah, and do the data cleaning without
Yes.
touching the operating system. Yeah,
So
let the system handle this one and by running this one. But it will be good if, like what is Engineer Osama mentioned, if it is some automated batch job, it will be good where we can run this one.
Yeah, yeah, it's all automated here, Mr. Mahmoud. We have a log trace patch. We have a spool patch that we clear every 5 or 3 days for according to the status of the spool and the trace files.
oh, so you
Yeah,
are deleting.
yeah.
Okay.
So this one created by IBM or by you?
You know, it's a standard patch is done during the implementation, and we have already amended some dates for the patch. At the first, the spool was every 8 days, and we have amended to be in 4 days or 3 days. But we have noticed that submit file is full quickly, but now we are having the submit file on 40% all the time according to our patches.
Okay. So one of the tools for monitoring the, the performance and the system healthy, it is go through SM36 or Sanjay. There are external tools where we can install it in addition to that one.
Yeah, yeah. You are having the solution manager in your landscape.
Yes, we have.
Okay, solution manager is the best tool for like complete monitoring and root cause analysis. Solution manager is a very very popular tool. So even you can do the root cause analysis if any case of performance issue, exception analysis, anything is happening. You have to use solution manager. Even you want to upgrade your system, solution manager, with solution manager you can upgrade the system. So all those things we are going to see in this topic. We are having the solution manager also, monitoring through solution manager. So we are going to see the local monitoring tool, how to trace, troubleshooting procedure, local monitoring function, and the concept of solution manager. So in this unit we are going to see all these things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so this is very interesting unit. Now we will see monitoring, why and how. Why? To ensure the efficient process of processing of business processes, to ensure system security and stability, to ensure efficient processing. If you are we are not monitoring system regularly, so that's why basis job is, we have two type of monitoring. We are having proactive monitoring and another is reactive monitoring. So we, as a IT consultant, we have to do proactive monitoring. Proactive monitoring. So we are monitoring our disk utilization is suppose 90%, 90 or 95%. We can extend rather than reactive. Our 100% utilization has happened, and then we will be like business downtime will be happening. So we have to do proactive monitoring. So for proactive monitoring, we are having centrally and cross system. So how you are monitoring? You are monitoring centrally. Centrally monitoring can be done in solution manager. Like you are having uh, HANA system, you are having uh, SAP S4 HANA system, S4 HANA system. You are having Java systems. You are having a lot of applications are there. So how you are monitoring the application? You are logging individually here, uh, log in into the S4 HANA, checking the T codes and uh, HANA system you are using HANA Studio, or we can do central monitoring. Central monitoring means all the systems are connected to solution manager. All the systems are connected to solution manager, and you log in into the solution manager and you can monitor everything. You just log in into the solution manager and you can monitor everything. So we can have, either we can have distributed means we have multiple applications, you have to log in into the multiple application, you have to check the parameters, or you can have central monitoring. In the central monitoring, you just log in into one system, all the systems are connected to one, and you can monitor everything from there. How you are monitoring? Like right now, when with an alert, if an error occurs, so you are not monitoring with this one, you are doing the proactive monitoring. Proactive monitoring, you are checking your system on regular intervals. Every one day you are checking, running some T codes. With this you are going to check the system with the help of cross system detailed information if the error occurs. So how the monitoring data is collected? So at OS level, at the database level, at the dispatcher level, we are having a program. The program name is SAP Host Agent. Under SAP Host Agent, we have the SAP OS Collector. SAP OS Collector have the data collectors. These data collectors are running at the OS level, at the database level, at the application layer, and they are collecting this data and they are going to store this data into the monitoring segment. And you can see this data in SAP monitors. You can connect with the third party monitoring tools and you can monitor this data. So the flow is like this. Whenever we are going to install any SAP system, suppose I have installed S4D system, S4D SAP, S4D SAP system. So this system is running on a Linux operating system, S4D host. This is our SAP system. It is running on the operating system, this one. So whenever we are going to install the SAP system, there we will be having one more component get installed. That component name is host agent. This component already installed. No matter whether you are using S4D, even suppose we are having another machine. This machine is having HAD host. Under HAD host, we are having HANA machine. HAD HANA machine is running. Here also host agent. Host agent is already installed on all the SAP machines. This host agent is having SAP OS collector. SAP OS. It is collecting the operating system related data and it is going to store into the, this information is going to store into the monitoring segment. Monitoring segment. It is collecting the operating system related data, it is collecting the database related data, and it will store into the monitoring segment. And you can read the monitoring segment. You can connect to SAP system using SAP GUI, and you can run the T code RZ20. RZ20. So with RZ20, that is known as CCMS monitor templates. CCMS, Computing Center Management System. So from here you can monitor the whole system. You can monitor the operating system, you can monitor the file system, You can monitor the database, or you can run individually the T code. You are running the T code ST06, ST02. So this is collecting the data. These agents are running, these agents are collecting the data and storing this data into the monitoring segment. And then we are monitoring using RZ20, ST06, ST02 T codes. So we can monitor the application server with SAP MC also. This is a Java tool. You can monitor your application server using SAP MC. Okay, let me show you this tool. This tool is a small Java program.
It's external utility.
No, this is from SAP itself. SAP MC. SAP Management Console. With that tool, you can start, stop SAP system. You can perform any task. You can monitor the SAP system. This is very useful tool. It is a small, very small file.
So you can download it from SAP downloader.
Yeah, you can download from the SAP downloader, and you can start this file, and you can connect. Like, it is similar to SAP GUI. SAP GUI is a heavy file. SAP GUI is around 1 GB. This is around maybe 10, 15, maybe 100 MB file it would be. It's a small file, not very heavy. Okay, so now we are connected to all the systems. We are connected to S4D, S4P, S4Q. Now I want to see the data related to S4D. So in S4D, I am having the instance number ASCS D12, D11. Now I face the problem in D12. I can see the open alerts. So first we have to connect with the user ID password. The user ID password would be SID ADM. Okay. So we can see the alerts: operating system alert, database client, R3 services, R3 basis, R3 above, security related alert, instance task, everything we can see it from here. Open alerts, operating system alerts, any alerts are there, R3 services alerts, ABAP alerts, R3 log alerts, security related alerts, everything you can see it from here. Even you can start, stop the SAP system from here also. We can right click here. uh, we have start and stop. We can start and stop, and we can see the log files, everything we can see it from here. This is very useful tool. So you don't have to log in at OS level. You can perform, you can check the OS related information also from this tool. That is known as SAP MC, Management Console. SAP application server with Management Console. Okay, so now you have exercise number 34. Now you can start this tool, and you can just check how to monitor the SAP system using Management Console. the end of the